All right. All right. My mic's on. All right. So here we are. Monthly Origin EM event. I guess it's the fourth Friday. Um, we do a Fel event. So it's basically just we go kill monsters, but it's in Fel, so there's always the chance of bad guys showing up. In the past, it hasn't been too bad, but we'll see. So there's lots of chance for PK, even though this isn't really a PK type game. I am playing on a character I don't typically take out to combat, Azrael, my gargoyle. He's actually my imbuer, and that's mostly what I use him for. But I decided to, but he's a mystic mage also, so I decided to take him out for a test drive. Actually, what skills does he have? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's an eval mage. Um, this, and I should probably tell people, let people know that I'm Caesar. What do we got here? Zartan. Well, we got our typical dragons, Khalees. All right. All right. And as always, our EM's role playing, which is just fine. Mostly, I want to see how. The main reason I'm taking Azrael out is I want to see how they Mystics have a Rising Colossus summon that takes 5 slots, and mostly I want to see if it does better on these big mob kills because EVs, the monsters they spawn EVs are almost useless, and so I struggle to get. I often struggle to get looting rights because my EVs are just dismissed. What has he got? What animal is that? I can't think of its name. Okay. There's always a lot of waiting around on these. One of these days I'll do an Ultima Online stream that's not an event. I just haven't thought of anything worth streaming. Usually I'm like training skills, which is about as boring as watching paint dry. So, um, what was I had an idea of something to stream the other day in Ultima, but I can't think of what it was. Oh, maybe trying to go take on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's pretty much an all-day event, and I've never successfully done it yet. My Sampire has gotten really close to taking it down by himself, but he just gets hit too hard. He hits way too hard. Like even with a Sampire doing massive amounts of damage, you can get one hit killed. And so I really need to find somebody just to stand there and heal me, frankly. Or at least another sponge, another tank. Technically, it's part of a quest. The Time of Legends expansion did Eodon, which is the Savage Empire world, and the whole point of the Savage Empire game is really to unite the tribes, and so you have to basically do a favor for each tribe, and killing the Tyrannosaurus Rex um, is one of the quests. It has been a really long week, and I'm on call. So hopefully that doesn't interrupt. I actually got paged when I was streaming 2 nights ago. I handled the page while I was playing. It was kind of a mess. Not to mention OBS crashed too. Alright, so I've only been half paying attention. But, to assist the hermit by doing away with the rabid beasts on Bald Island. Okay. Some hermit needs us to kill things. That's usually what these amount to. Okay. We may not be able to find out tonight what's causing this, but we can try to find out why. Alright, I'm down. Actually, I had somebody at work yesterday, or was it today? I don't know. But actually didn't know when I said I'm down, they're like, is that a yes or a no? And like I was taken back for a second. I'm like, it's a yes? I mean, I get thinking about it, I can completely get how it could be misinterpreted if you had never heard the saying, but it's fell. Looting for all. Wait. Looting for all. Wait, that came out wrong. So there may be reds coming with us. We'll see if they behave or not. The big danger of these is that you can get looted, obviously. But you insure everything, and it's really not that big of a deal. If PKs show up, it's a lot harder to get your body. Alright, come on. Open the gate already. I'm hoping... I spent about a half hour before stream making sure this character was battle ready. I don't play him very... Like I said, I don't take him to combat very often. Yes, I wish to proceed. Alright. Let's keep tabs on my Rising Colossus. Okay, wow. I just got... Am I getting... Sorry, had to turn down the audio a little. I was getting deafened, and I imagine you were too. Yeah, that's better. Oh, wow. Rising Colossus is awesome. Holy crap. Yeah, wow. Now I know why people play these. This was mostly my viewer that I made a mystic just because I wanted to raise mysticism because I have a problem raising skills that I'm never going to use. I think I've actually trained... I want to say I've trained every skill in the game, but even the useless ones. But I might not have actually finished camping. Well, they don't die, but they seem to disappear pretty fast. And another oddity of gargoyles. No. Want poison. Alright. It's a long story why I just had to poison and cure myself. It's a story for another time. Yeah, what is this, a pig? Oh, a sand hog. Nice. Sorry, the sound keeps going out because I'm doing other windows, and this game, the sound actually cuts out when you leave the window. Sand pit. It's interesting. Alright. Well, this is definitely a lot easier than EVs. I could probably E-bolt them. Nothing. No loot. Any meat even? Alright, I got some meat. I got some ribs. Crap, I don't have Mass Dispel ready. Need Mass Dispel. There it is. Welcome, anyone tuning in. If you have any questions, just let me know. More than happy to answer them. What is going on down here? Wow. Oh, we got a bard. For a long time, bards weren't real popular because one of the peerless, one of the big bosses, was a shapeshifter and could absorb and basically take on your shape, and that also meant taking on your skills. And so if you had a bard, it could sit there and piece your whole party and basically wipe you. But no one ever does travesty anymore, so I used to do it a lot back when our guild was huge. That and Lady Mel were the main ones we'd always do. We did all of them, but those two we did a lot. Mel, we got so good at Mel once, we beat it with 3 people. One night because we were simply bored. Problem is I do have to keep track of... What day is it? Is it Friday? I took today off, so... What just happened? You gonna wander over here? You know, I kind of want the body of the Kraken. What? Seriously? Okay, you gonna wander over here or am I releasing you? Okay, release yourself. That works. There we go. Kind of curious what the sand pit is. What island are we on, anyways? I recognize the name, but I'm not sure. Not sure why I should be aware of this island. That's right, we're in Fel. That's the other thing I gotta remember in Fel. Is, oh, a face. My revenge has begun. Oh, that's weird. You can't run through people unless you have full stamina, and it'll knock your stamina down. Unlike Tram, where you can run through everybody without penalty. At one point, I used to play in Fel a bunch, mostly thieving, spawn thieving, but I haven't spent a lot of time there in recent time. Oh, we're doing another sandhog. Sandhog. Someone's EV is lost. One thing I got to be careful of about casting Mass Dispel here is that since it's Fel, I'll dispel everybody's. So I probably should get Dispel up. Speaking of which, so I don't kill somebody else's thing. What is it, 4? No, like I said, I don't spend a lot of time in Fel, so I just use Mass Dispel. Dispel 6. Oh, we got another Sandhog. Damn it. Was trying to help her. She get rezzed? Yeah, looks like it. She got rezzed. What keeps doing damage to me? I'm taking damage, and I don't know why. Okay, let's not aggro that thing. Oh, I need no more sacks of sugar. Anything good? Yeah, I don't know why I'm taking damage. I'd probably get more looting rights if I'd pay attention when my Rising Colossus goes down. Really nice thing with gargoyles is that flying... What is doing damage to me? Flying takes 0 slots, so you can have 5-slot enemies and move at mounted speeds. So, I don't know if you see a lot of them, but a tamer with a greater dragon and a gargoyle would make sense. I don't know if a lot of people have gone to gargoyle tamers. I don't see many, but doesn't mean they don't exist. I've thought about it. Mostly it would make taming greater dragons a ton easier. Taming greater dragons sucks. You die, and you die a lot. At least I die, and die a lot. Because they move so fast, and they can one-hit kill you if you're not paying attention. You pretty much have to get a pure 70s suit with as much resist as humanly possible. Welcome. We're just doing a EM event on the Origin Shard. We're killing monsters in Fel for some storyline on the Shard. Apparently it's a bunch of rabid monsters. Like, here's a rabid sandhog. My EM has too much imagination sometimes. And I don't... It must be... These must have some area of effect damage on them. Because I'm taking damage, yet I'm not getting hit. I'm also playing on a character I don't play on very often, so I'm kind of clunky at the moment. Well, that's not true. I play on him a lot, but only in a crafting sense. I'm not usually in combat with him. Oh, I'm down again. What? Okay, that was weird. My CD-ROM drive, or just my DVD just opened. Not really sure why, but okay. Alright. I haven't been getting much looting right, so because I keep forgetting to rise the Colossus. But I should probably throw some energy bolts. I do like how they incorporated the casting animation even when you're flying on a gargoyle. No one ever sees the casting animation anymore because you're always mounted. How'd everyone's week go? Mine was at least short. I took today off because it was a long week. And then we had Monday off. Oh man, whatever this area of effect is kind of punishing. Yeah, like I'm failing every other, like, this is bad. I wonder, yeah, it's hard to tell what they do sometimes. Sometimes she masks bigger bad guys as other bad guys, and sometimes she just seems to amp the skill of the monster. You can usually tell by if there's any good loot. Like if it's got no loot on it, it's a pig that she just buffed up. Wait. Oh, rabbit sandhog. That is one thing that does suck for tamers when they carry greater dragons. Is putrid undead is that they can't be mounted. Anything good here? I don't know. I should be helping out, not killing people. Not looting, but yeah, there's nothing good there. So far, I have not flame striked myself. We are just doing a Origin Shard EM event. Is it the fourth Friday? I don't know. I think it's the fourth Friday. We do a Fel event. Sometimes PKs show up, sometimes they don't. So far, there have been none. Doesn't help that they leave a gate in Buccaneer's Den right to us. So if anyone wants to come kill us, it's not very hard. Although I do see some Vice versus Virtue players here, which means they PvP, whereas a lot of us don't PvP. Oh, is my Colossus down? Yeah. Sometimes I wish you got a bigger warning that your summons were going down. My mic's still working? Yeah. Sorry. My mic has been flaking out. And he's down again. Well, at least the Rising Colossus, the reason I took this character out, which I never take out, is on a lot of these events, EVs are useless. They just chew them right up or they just flat dispel them. So I wanted to see if Rising Colossus did a bit better, and they seem to. They last a lot longer. Their damage, what's he damaging? Oh, he's not doing terrible. He's about doing what my E-Bolt does, but he's slow. Mercenary Gunner is leading the party. That's my EM and character. Oh, here come my kids. I gotta say goodnight to them. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. My wife is kind enough to indulge my hobby of streaming. I usually stream after the kids are in bed, but for these events they start at 6 and 7 o'clock, so most times I'm streaming after 8 when they're in bed. Still up? Oh, there it is. Get out of that pile. Man, something's chewing up my Rising Colossus. I don't have that much mana to keep spawning them. Things will get progressively harder as the event goes on. We are a small shard, so obviously there's not a lot of people. Okay. Quiet chat today. Nothing wrong with that. Lurk away. Alright. Anything good? Oh, Maddening Horror is what this one is. It's like a Doom monster. Usually doesn't carry anything decent. Yeah. If it's I don't... Oh, Lesser Artifact. I will take that. But I just realized I really got to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I just realized this is Fel, so I'm going to toggle item insurance. Yeah, sure. Okay. Where's the rabbit sandhog? Alright. Okay. What? I don't even know what. Oh, that's a graphic from Proximus. Yeah, the ooze. I could probably sell you 2 Ethy mounts, but I'm a little busy at the moment. Alright. Sorry, I don't have as much mana regen on this character as my main. Gotta be careful of that. I can't launch nearly as many E-bolts. Do I have? I do have lightning. How's that? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, there's not really any poison. Forgot I didn't put on my petals, but hasn't really been. I don't think I've gotten poisoned once, so not really a problem. In fact, I barely got hit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got a med. I don't know how much MR he has. My main has a lot. Where's the hermit? I don't see a hermit. There we go. Yeah, whatever this area of effect thing. Actually, no, I'm getting hit. There's something real. Wait, what? I'm an idiot. I don't know if anyone saw what I was just doing. I was getting hit because I was throwing my E-bolt to myself. That was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, it's this one. Oh, that's a good one. Anything good in here? Do a... there's lots of stuff, but nothing particularly good. Oh, greater artifact. Take that. Lesser artifact. Lots of graders. Lots of graders. Not really much else. Brittle. A lot of them are. Alright. Okay, done with looting. We'll do. Um, okay. All right. Welcome, lurkers. We are doing a Origin Shard EM event. We're apparently helping some crazy hermit clear this island of rabid monsters. Did he just invis him? That was weird. Uh, Someone's commiserating that they might have to transfer stuff from Atlantic to here because you can't find anything to buy here, and sadly, that's uh, sadly the truth. You can buy some stuff here, but anything significant you pretty much have to cross shard from Atlantic. Luckily, there's people with shard shields that go back and forth every month, and so you can usually get them to buy and bring whatever you need. Alright. I don't know what animal makes that awful noise, but it's seared into my brain. Arf, 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 arf. Is there a coup here, or is it all... I think it's all dragons. Ah! Oh, this isn't good. Wait, what? What is happening? What just happened? A pig just ran out into the water. Man, nothing good here. Just a dragon. Wait, where'd it go? No, there it is. Wasn't paying attention. Should make a... I like these smaller events. Problem with the big events is that it brings a lot of cross charters looking for rares, looking for the drop. And this group of people right here is pretty much the people that come to every event no matter what. Like some of the bigger events lag so bad that it's just like, whatever, I'm done. Name sounds familiar. Someone's asking if they remember their character. Name sounds familiar. Zyko? Alright. Normally these are a little more exciting locations, like really narrow dungeons and stuff. Being out on this beachhead, eh. What is this building over here? Seems like I recognize this island, but I can't remember why. Weird. Actually, I'm curious. What is this? Oh, just some sort of camp. Anything interesting on this island? Just a jungle? Oh, looks like just a plain old jungle. Yeah, looks like just a plain old jungle. Nothing exciting. Okay, that dragon noise is driving me up the wall. Needed a break. Oh no, there is a dog here. It's the coup doing it. Who was fighting the... I'm not sure what that was. Attacked wandering healer. What is going on down here? Who is Zartan? Wait, we got some PvP action going down here. Yeah, we got some PvP. Oh, they are... I'm not sure what is happening there. I could have brought my thrower tonight. That's a good point. Yeah, I have 2 gargoyles. Imbuer and a thrower. Also, this is a mystic. Going back to thinking what skills I haven't trained. Done item identification for imbuing. Maybe maybe I haven't done taste identification. Maybe not camping. But that's about it. I've done herding. In fact, I have a stealth herder. Which, believe it, has more usefulness than it sounds. Because you can lure pets to be tamed a lot easier. Like, it's a lot easier. You can actually lure the fire beetle out of the back of the dungeon, out into the front where there isn't any spawn. Or like getting a squirrel or not a ferret, but a squirrel from Labyrinth. Or a Reptilon from... actually, I don't know if you can do it on Reptilon. Never tried. But I suppose that you could lure one to the beginning of the Labyrinth. Welcome, anyone tuning in. We are just doing a monthly EM event. We are clearing this island of rabid sandhogs. I think has it just been sandhogs? No, there's been a few other random monsters. But mostly they're some pig that's been amped up. And Raised Earth Element's not going to have anything. Yeah, nothing good. Why? Oh boy. Someone's polymorphed themselves into a chicken. Oh, that's just a fire demon. Nothing good. So we're about an hour into this event, and we've just been killing sandhogs. I'm on a non-main character mostly because I wanted to try and shake the rust off playing a mystic mage. The big difference between this and my main, because my main's an inscription mage, is I don't have wrestling on this character, so I cannot take as much. I can't defend melee nearly as well. So I kind of have to stay further away than my main. And I just did it again. Why do I keep doing that? I keep targeting myself. My brain, I don't know what, my brain just shorts out or something. We got one running around as a chicken and one running around as a slime. I really don't like how the sound cuts out in this game when I go to another window. Oh, I need to raise my Colossus. What is making that noise? Oh, it must be that. I don't know what that is. I recognize it, but I can't remember what it's called. This winged thing right here. It's some sort of winged reptile looking thing. Can't think what it's called. It's relatively new, but... No, I've been playing on this shard since 2006. I've been playing since 1997 when it came out, but I was kind of off and on between 97 and 06. And then it's been continuous since 06. Yeah, that thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, more people coming in. A lot of lurkers out there. That's perfectly fine. But if you have any questions, just let me know. More than happy to chat. It is going somewhat free to play. Endless Journey is coming out in, is it March or April? I forget, but it's really soon. It will be limited. You won't be able to have a house. That's a big one. No house, and you can't be a friend of a house, even. There's some other restrictions around how many items you can have in the bank, but it does let you play for free. Just essentially your storage space is nerfed. I don't know all that. They've released kind of preliminary details, but I don't know exactly how it's all going to play out. But you will be able to play on the official shards for free, just with limited storage space. Dang it. Okay, you can't dispel those. Huh. I didn't know that. How about you come over here then, you turd? Oh, dude, you can't? Really? You really can't. Huh. I did not know that. Oh, it resisted me. There we go. Guess you gotta mass dispel it. There we go. Yeah, so the next expansion is Endless Journey, which will allow free to play. I don't know what else it'll do if it'll only do that, but those are the big ones. That's the big point of it. And they're working on ways to recover people's accounts. They've been working on ways to streamline recovering an old account. We'll see what it'll do. It'll be interesting. All right. Where's my pop? I have been streaming this week Savage Empire, the single-player Ultima game. That's such a strange game. You get sucked into prehistoric times, basically, and it's fun, but it's kind of strange. And that's what I was streaming earlier this week on Monday and Wednesday. And I'm doing a blind playthrough of it. Like, I've never really played it, so I don't know much about it, and I'm like refusing to look up any information. And it's pretty much me lost in the jungle for a couple hours, kind of struggling through the game. But I did find the moon gates finally, which has made my life a lot easier. So now people aren't just watching me run through the jungle. Yeah, my Colossus is down. I gotta pay more attention to my follower count down there. Said I vaguely... Some guy wants to know if I remember his old character. I think I do, but I don't really recall off the top of my head. Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long week, and I only worked 3 days of it. Had to do reviews at work for my directs, and those take a lot out of me. It's not a part of my job I particularly like. Oh, I need to med. Was not paying attention. And unfortunately, I have to med, and I don't have a Colossus up. Not good enough. That'll do. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and stream, but I think I got roped into entering the Big 20, which is a 20-game speed run race. I am not a speedrunner, and I have barely played any of the games. So I think tomorrow I'm going to stream my sad attempt at seeing how far I can get. My goal is just to get one game further than someone else so I'm not last. I'm not going to win. I just don't want to be last. But I don't think I can even finish. Some of those games are hard. Like, I remember Spy Hunter as a kid, and that game sucked. What? As rabid sandhog's burning eyes fill your... Uh-oh. That's not good. Something bad just happened. What am I hitting? I'm feeble-minded. Oh, Matt. Ouch. Mind rot. That's even worse. Oh, wait, I have an apple. I should get rid of it. Sweet. Gotta remember those. I've only recently started packing apples. 30-second cooldown, though. This might be a Crimson Dragon that we're actually fighting. They do that area of effect thing. Oh. Well, thanks for tuning in. Anyone out there lurking? I appreciate the views. Keep telling myself, if I make affiliate, I'm buying myself a real mic instead of using this headset. My wife just rolled my eyes at her when I said that. I don't know which you hated worse, the getting the mic or the becoming a Twitch affiliate. Well, got a med. And I can't med. And I got no Colossus up. This is all kind of a wreck right now. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, this is a Crimson Dragon. This is like one of the hardest non-bosses. What? Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta go hawk Girl Scout cookies tomorrow. That is just the favorite part of my year. I have 2 Girl Scouts, and I get to go drag the wagon around the neighborhood. Just what I want to be doing on a Saturday. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. That pulling thing, that teleporting thing is a lot more dangerous in Fel, because you can't necessarily run out of the pack. What? Oh, apparently my Colossus is still up. Oh, fear this is just the start, as we still do not know who or why. Yep. Oh, damn it. Hey, Root, what's up? You're working on an RPG? Yes, gargoyles. They finally added gargoyles. Any good loot? Yeah. I really don't need the loot, but I always tend to look. There's a gate. Take an artifact. Were you supposed to go through the gate? No, somebody's coming through it. Oh, nice. Sounds cool. I always tell myself I was going to make a game someday. Never got around to it. I did was it Kickstarter or Indiegogo? The it's basically an Ultima 6 like game tile set. Games require a ton of effort. I am not denying that. I have, well, old students, I guess, at this point that work in the game industry, and they work a ton harder than I do. Oh, looks like we're done. It's a short night. Grab some artifacts. Where are we going? Yeah. I have an old student who works at Bungie. He was a dev on Destiny and Destiny 2. Um, I have a lot of old students that actually work in Xbox. They work more on the hardware side than the game side, though. I know somebody else working somewhere. Can't think of what off the top of my head. Well, one of my students used to actually work at Portalarium for Richard Garriott. Now he works on Xbox. We We done? Okay. I'll go see if there's any more loot worth grabbing. Whoa. It popped. So everybody gets their own instance of the loot, but after a certain amount of time, they all collapse into one once looting rights are over. Z80 based computer. That's cool. I hate hardware. Hardware stresses me out. I worked for a hardware company for a while when I was in grad school, and it was always just one thing after another. I like pretending there isn't a bunch of hardware underneath what I'm coding. Quite a bit of stuff here. I don't have a whole lot of use for it, but I'll grab it. Should start selling some of this, but nice. 1 mega RAM on a Z80, that's impressive. It's actually really impressive. Yeah. I think I've hauled off enough. I'm sure there's more in here, but I'm just not in the mood to dig through this. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I found enough. No, FPGAs are awesome. The company I worked for actually does a bunch of FPGA stuff with Xilinx. They got sold to National Instruments a few years ago. Cool. That's an awesome project. I wish that was in my skill set, but I'm a software guy. All right. My guild has an inbox for gear, which just means I have to sort it eventually, but it's pretty much where I drop everything, and the guild house has has lots of storage for if anyone ever joins the guild, I got to bring them here. I really liked operating systems. For our undergrad operating systems, we basically built a Minix kernel, and that was a really fun class. It was actually one of my favorite classes. Yeah, this is my guild house, which there's only 2 of us in the guild. Yeah, this is just basically a bunch of old guild stuff that's been collecting. My guild has so many resources, it's not even funny, and no one to use them. Oh, I didn't get it all. Like here, all these colored chests are different types of armor and weapons. I missed something. That's why I came back here. No, I actually own a castle too. Both castles in Fell. I actually placed this one. This has been my house for 11 years now on this shard, and it's basically just full of everything. Yeah, very old style decorations. Um, yeah, my giant table I built out of a bunch of little tables. Yeah, and all the like I made a fireplace over here. Like I made shelves out of clocks and boxes. Nowadays you can get they make a lot of these pre-built things that I actually built out of, sat there with a decorating tool and raised things up. Like this is cookie sheets. Yeah, there's a chair here dyed and a pan of cookies and some black cloth. And like I used a nightshade to make like vines. I spent a lot of time on this house. The other time sink I have in this game is I actually run the last rune library on our shard. Um, I maintain this through every patch. I have to go and change all the books and fix everything. It's got runes to pretty much everywhere on the shard. But this is my other hobby in this game. It's why I don't stream Ultima Online a lot, because I'm usually marking runes everywhere. Is what blessed? Oh, you mean it can't fall? Yeah, no, that doesn't. There, as long as you leave your account open, your house will never fall. You only get one house per account, um, and they'll never fall as long as you don't close your account. Yeah, this is actually Luna in Malice, and it was basically the town. This is basically all housing. There's a big loop, and this has basically become. This is where all the shops are. The town itself is actually in here, and there's this big loop of housing. Unlike Atlantic, spots in Luna on Atlantic go for thousands of dollars. Here we have such a small population. Oh, IDOCs happen when an account closes or they place another house anywhere. So you can have one house across all shards per account. So if they move shards, place a house in Atlantic, their house here will go IDOC. Or they close their account, it'll go IDOC. Um, but it's not they don't log in, it won't go IDOC. But yeah, so there's just a big loop, and here's where all the shops are, and the library. Oh, IDOCs are still a really big deal. Like, flame wars have happened because of IDOCs on various forums. Alright. Time to... Alright, well, this was shorter than I thought. I actually have things to do. Thanks for stopping en route. But I'm going to have to call it a night. I got a big weekend of hawking cookies, so I got to get some stuff done tonight because I'm not going to have a lot of time to do it this weekend. But it's good chatting with you again. I don't either Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to be doing Savage Empire again. I haven't figured out my schedule for next week, but Monday or Tuesday I'll be doing Savage Empire again. So I hope to see you if you got time. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks to any lurkers out there. Thanks for watching the stream. I appreciate the views. If you liked what you saw, hit follow. It really helps me out. But other than that, take it easy.